Welcome, respected co-sadhakas, wonderful jignasus, mumukshus, wonderful shrotas, gifted shrotas, invoking the grace for being continuous in doing the shravanam of the Shastras. So, to the ones in whose heart continuous enhancement happening of the Bhakta of the Bhagavan and the Shishya of the Guru, and the one who is consistent in the Seva Parayanata Dharma Samstapana Bhavana. Such wonderful identities in us have to be nurtured, nourished, strengthened more and more by giving to those identities the due things that are to be given. Can we join together to salute the divine Parabrahma, our ultimate goal, the Ishvara, our ultimate refuge, the Devatas, our ultimate helps, the Gurus, our ultimate guides, and the Shastras, our continuous, constant support and treasure of inspiration consciously. By divine grace, a week back, we started studying this great text, Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayana. A bit lengthy text, so what? That's what. Studying big texts, continuously attending the classes. These are the challenges when we take up and succeed that we invoke the divine grace. In our class, this is one special thing that we are not defeated by any of the outer situations or the mind's any suggestions to discontinue our classes and our studies. How does it? How much it takes? One small thought, one decision. बस एक क्लास में नहीं आऊंगा. Oh, enough. Decision is small, but the Luxan is so big, we can't imagine it. We don't even recognize it. Huh? I used to go to class. No, I'm not going. No, I'm busy. Okay, doing my upasana, my puja. All these things will come in mind. But we forget that we don't even trace, we don't even recognize that we are missing such a continuous blessing of the Guru Parampara, the Rishi Parampara, the Devata Parampara. See now, why 1,000 years of Satram these Suta and Shaunakadi rishis had in Naimisharanya. And they were doing these three things. Early mornings, Vedanta Vicharana, throughout the day doing yajnas, in the welfare of the world, evenings, the Purana Katha. No, that's the only way for us to protect ourselves from the terrible powers of outer Maya, inner delusions. The Maya delusion is something other than Paramatma is there to gain, to work for it. And then those who are not doing the satsanga are not doing sadhana. What else they are doing? Only the worldly things. That means caught up in delusion and Maya only. Not that 24 Ghante we are in sadhana, but then just to say, if we miss it, what the colossal thing we miss. Thank God we are maintaining it. Let us maintain only. Small little breaks of a day or two a week, that's allowed, okay, but with the caution that commitment to again come back to this routine. Else, what happened? You see in our own class, few people, how sincere, regular they were. One thought came, that's it. That's it. Again, they are not seen. See the power of the delusion. Some of them, if they are attending some other classes, welcome. Somewhere you attend, be near to the truth. But others, isn't it? Good. Let's continue. Now, in this Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, it is Rama Vasishtha Samvada. Before coming to that, we are seeing in sequence one by one, one by one, one by one connection stories. The latest is Valmiki ji on the behest order of Brahmadeva is giving the Akhanda Ramayana to the great Bharadwaja ji. So Valmiki Bharadwaja Samvada. Before that, sage Valmiki Arishtanemi Raja Samvada. Before that, the Suruchi and Devaduta Samvada. Before that, the son father duo of Agniveshya and the son, that Samvada. And before that, we have seen the beginning of Sutikshna and Agasti. Sutikshna Agasti took us to this Karunya Agniveshya, that took us to the subsequent Suruchi and Devaduta, that took us to the Raja Arishtanemi Valmiki, in that only Bharadwaja Valmiki. In between, Brahmadevaji came and went. Okay. Now the third chapter we chanted yesterday, we'll not do chanting straight away, but before that, in the second sarga, last 2-3 mantras, we'll just browse through. Before that, 4 minutes let us spend in our everyday prayers and sankalpa, just to see, strengthen our patience, strengthen our invocation of Guru Parampara, strengthen our faith in them. Okay, these are all necessary exercises we feel. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo, Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo, Vamsa Rushibhyo, Mahadbhyo, Namo Gurubhyaha. Om Abadam Abhartaram Dataram Sarva Sampadam, Lokaviramam Sri Ramam, Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Om Sri Rama Rama Rameti, Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasranama Tatulyam, Ramanama Varanane. Om Pujantam Rama Rameti, Madhuram Madhuraksharam, Aruhya Kavita Shakam, Vande Valmiki Kokilam, Valmikir Munisimhasya, Kavita Vanacharinaha, Shunvan Rama Katha Nadam, Konayati Param Gatim. Narayana. Yadvakyamrutabayinam pratipadaam satyam sudhanirasa yadvakyarthavicharanaadavimataha svargo vikara yadvani vishadatmapurnamanasam tucham jagatutulavat tasmai Shri Gurave Vasishtamunaye nityam namaskurmahe brahmanandam paramasugadam kevalam jnanamurtim द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. ओम श्री वशिष्ठ महर्षये नमः. ओम श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षये नमः. ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां भक्तियोग वेदांतादि मोक्ष प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण समस्त विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां भक्तानां आचार्याणां गुरूणां शिष्याणां सेवकानां धर्म संस्थापकानां आश्रमिणां साधक आश्रमाणां श्रेयभिलाषिणां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्यक्षेमस्थैर्यधैर्यवीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यतानां प्राप्ति द्वारा बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम अनेकानेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि प्रणीत श्री राम वशिष्ठ संवाद रूप श्री मत योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं सर्वेषां गुरूणां कृपया मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। श्रीराममन्दिरवत् सर्वेषां मन्दिराणां सनातनधर्मस्य पुनः उत्कृष्टस्थितिप्राप्त्यर्थं च। Yesterday we have seen some of the Shanti mantras. Today we do Agni, Surya, Indu we have seen, and also Brahma Vidya Adi Guru. Then the Vasishthaji we will chant today. So to the Vishwamitra Muni. Every day two mantras. We are seeing the meaning in which the prayers to all those great gurus involved in the communication of Tattva Gnana, especially Yoga Vashtha Ramayana, we are chanting. So वक्त्रेन्द्रुभिर्दिक्षु तमोहरद्भिः वेदार्थसारामृतमुद्गिरन्तं वाणीभुजाष्टिष्टमभीष्टसिद्ध्यै तं ब्रह्मविद्यादिगुरुं प्रपद्ये. So वक्त्र indubhi dikshu tamoharadbihi. So the Lord who has got the mouth itself as the beautiful moon-like words coming out, tamoharadbihi, like the moon comes and removes the darkness, the Brahmadevas, Chaturmukha coming out, the Chaturvedas, like the moonlight, are dispensing or dispelling, the darkness. Vedartha Sara Amrutam Udgirantam, and from those four mantras, mouths, the Vedas were continuously coming out. Vani Bhuja Shlishtam, the one who is it Vani Saraswati Mata, Avishta Siddhyai, for the Avishta Siddhi of mine, Tam Brahma Vidya Adi Gurum Prapadye. I am doing Prapatti, Sharanagati to that Adi Guru of Brahma Vidya. That is why Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo. We read that. So Brahma Deva is called as Brahma Deva because he is a Brahma Vidya Adi Guru. The Brahma Vidya is, Brahma means Veda, Brahma also means Parabrahma Tattva. So in the Brahma Loka, the Brahma Deva, to all the Brahma Loka Vasins, continuously he goes on giving Brahma Vidya Upadesha. Therefore, they along with him get liberated at his time of liberation. So in that way, the Brahma Deva, Adi Brahma Vidya Guru, is saluted in this mantra. Next one, we do salutations to our great Guru of this Shastra, Vaashishtha Maha. Wonderful it is. So, कहते हैं, what is that? Yad Vakyamrutapayinam Pratipadam Satyam. Yad Vakyamrutapayinam. The ones who are drinking the Amruta of every Vakya given by the great Vasishthaji in the form of this Yoga Vasishtha Ramayanam. And what is that Amruta Panam? Satyam. So the Satya Vakya Amruta drinking people, whoever are they, who are drinking this, every Vakya of this Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, for them Sudha Nirasa. For them the Amruta, Sudha also Nirasa, Pika Pika, tasteless. Like we saw in Bhagavad also, when it was heard by Indra that Shukadevji is giving Bhagavata to Parikshit. Parikshit is going to die because of snake bite. Indra brings that Amruta Kalasha. And very Evam Vinimaye Jate, very intelligent exchange he wants to have. He says, this man is going to die by the snake bite. He can be made alive. He can't, the killing or dying can be avoided by taking this Amrita. Hey Shukadeva, give this Amrita to Parikshit. And that Amrita of the Bhagavata, which you are planning to give it to him, you give us. So there in Bhagavad Mahatma it says, Kwakacha Kwakamanir Mahan. Kwa Bhagavata Kwasudha. This is a comparison between the Kacha, the Kanchika Tukuda, The piece of glass and the money, how much difference in the value of them. So there, Shukadevji in the heart thinks two things. One is the Amrita which they are giving is of value of the Kacha, the Kachka Tukda glass piece. Bhagavata which is giving is the Mani Saman. How can there be exchange of these invalid, wrong things, means unequal things? Second is knowing that they are so bhogis, all these Indradi Devatas, he thinks that they don't deserve it. The way he says, you go with your Amrita, we don't want it. So Parikshit will be given this Bhagavat Amrita only. Because then Amrita makes you continue live only as a human being. But this Bhagavatamrita makes you realize your own essential self. And that happened to Parikshitji much before the snake came to bite. So here also, Sudha is Fika. Nirasa Sudha. Rasarahita. For those who are reveling in the Amrita of every Vakya, the Vasishthaji's words, which are in this text, which are of the nature of Satya, are leading us to the students to the Satya. So, Yad Vakya Amrita Painam Pratipadam Satyam Sudha Nirasa. So, Pratipadam, they enjoy the Satyam. For them, what is the Sudha? It's only Nirasa. Second one is what? Yad Vakyartha Vicharanat. When one does the vicharana of the artha of the vakyas of this Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayana given by Vaashishthaji, for them, Abhimataha Swargaha api Karagruham. The Swarga, which was till then, was Abhimata, desired. It appears like Karagruha, a jail only. कौन जाना चाहता है जेल में? बंदी खाना. Example is Raja Arishtane. When the Indraduta came, he asked, tell me what are guna and dosha in Swarga. When he told this is that, he said, it is like Karagruha, I don't want. So the Satyamritam is the Vani, because of which the Sudha also is Vika, and the Artha Vicharana gives them such a joy in front of that. Abhimataha Swarga Abhi Karagruha. स्वर्ग भी उनको जेल के समान दिखेगा. Two. Third thing is what? Yadvani Vishadatma Purana Manasam Tucham Jagat Tulavat. So Yadvani Vishad Atma Purna Manasam. Those whose mind is filled with Purna Atma completely. Those whose minds are filled with Purna Atma, undoubtedly, Yadvani, listening to the Vani of this great Vasishthaji, for them, Tucham Jagat Tulavat. The whole Jagat is as tucha as a blade of grass only. Tula means a tukda, tinka, a very small blade of grass or even a small piece of cotton. What is that? There is no value at all. Pura Jagat is tucha. For those whose minds are filled Purnataya with the Vishadata of the Vakyas that Vasishthaji is going to speak. How wonderful, no? So, Yadvani Vishada Atma Purna Manasam Tucham Jagat Tulavat Tasmai Sri Gurave. To that Sri Guru, Vasishtha Munaye, to that Vasishtha Mahamuni, Nityam, all the time, Namaskurmahe. I am doing Namaskar. ये मंत्र तो all of us have to by heart. Because for us, the Guru every day teaching the Yoga Vasishtha is Vasishthaji himself. Only by his Kripa, Ramachandra Kripa, the composer, the Valmiki ji's Kripa, that will be able to study that. His entire text with patience, perseverance, with the same zeal, zest and inspiration with which started on the day one till the last shloka we study. And while studying itself, all the confusions, ignorances, dilemmas, delusions, misconceptions, all of them should go away. Then crystal clear understanding of what truth is and that truth is me and how, other than the truth, everything is illusory. Therefore, seeking it is delusion or binding, and therefore seek the truth alone, even the glimpses we get. May we be blessed by all of them. Okay? Therefore, we have few more mantras. One is belonging to, really related to Bhagavan Valmiki ji. Sorry, Vishwamitra Munim Sharanyam Anagam Bhuyo namasmyami aham. Okay. Then Valmiki. Tomorrow we will see these two, Vishwamitra and Valmiki. Namaskara. Again, one or two shlokas thereof Bhagwan Sri Rama. Okay, कल देखो इनको. ओम श्री राम शरणं मम, श्री राम शरणं मम, श्री राम शरणं मम, श्री वशिष्ठ शरणं मम, श्री वशिष्ठ शरणं मम, श्री वशिष्ठ शरणं मम, श्री वाल्मीकि शरणं मम, श्री वाल्मीकि शरणं मम, श्री वाल्मीकि शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री राम शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. ओम श्री वशिष्ठ महर्षये नमः. ओम श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षये नमः. ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. ओम अथ श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि प्रणीत वशिष्ठ राम संवाद रूप श्रीमद् योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम् प्रथम प्रकरणं वैराग्य प्रकरणं शांति मंत्राः. ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः. ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं कर्ता द्रष्टा द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्य भूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः. स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे अवनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः. सेकंड चैप्टर मंत्र. दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे महिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः. See, in the first sarga, first three shlokas were Satyatmane Namaha, Jnaptyatmane Namaha, Brahmananda Atmane Namaha. In the second sarga, first shloka is Sarvatmane Namaha. Finally, the Sarvatmya Bhava is the goal. Sarvam Atma eva Abhut. Then Kenakam Vaishyen, Kenakam Vijaniyat, all that. Now we have done the second sarga yesterday, continuously concluded. The final question of Bharadwaja ji after Brahmadeva goes away was how Sri Ramachandra Adi, the whole list of beings were given and told that how they all have gone through this samsara way of life and how did they get mukti. Tell me, I also want to follow the same. So through that Valmiki Maharshi has given these two main things only. That is what we are doing. The 29, 30, 31, three shlokas. That conveys the answer to Sri Bharadwaja Muni's Prashna. What is Valmiki ji hai? Eteshto mantrinah proktaha. All these 8 mantris, and before that Vaashishtha Vamadeva, before that Kausalya Sumitra Sita Dasharatha, before that Lakshmana Bharata Shatrughna, and then even Rama, all of them. And all of them, what are they? First, Sama Niraga Chetasa. Catch the point. They are very sama in their minds regarding any of the anubhutis of Vishamata coming to them. They are sama in their mana regarding seeing the variety of all beings, yet they know one thread Paramatma alone is permeating through them. That's Siddhanta they have. So Sama Niraga, therefore Sama Niraga Chetasaha, Samata is there in them. Therefore Chitta has no Raga in them. The moment one word is used, you can have to associate all other things also. Raga is not there means Dvesha bhi nahi hai. Kama, Krodha, Lobhadi also not there in their heart. Therefore, they are Jivan Muktaha. They are all liberated. Mahatmanaha, they are all large-hearted. Yatha Praptanu Vartinaha, in front of them, whatever the work comes, that alone they do. So, how did they achieve this thing? Two things are taught. One is what? Etaihi, by them, Yatha Hutam, Yatha Dattam, Yatha Gurhuitam, Yatha Mushitam, Yatha Smrutam. तथा चेद्वर्तसे पुत्र mukta evasi sankatat. So they were free, mukta, from the sankata of the samsara. Why? Because they lived the life of hutam, means yajnas. Dattam means danam. Gruhitam means they have taken a variety of tapasyas. Now this is referring to that shloka, second, third of Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter. Is it not? Second, third? Ha. Sannyasasya mahabaho tattvamichhami veditum tyāgasya ca hrishikesha pruthak keshi nisudana. What Bhagavan said there, third, fourth. Kamyanam karmanam nyasam sannyasam kavayo viduhu sarva kalma paratyagam prahus tyaga vijakshanaha tyajyam doshavadityeke karma prahur manishinaha yajna dhyana tapa karma natyajyamiti chapare. Then he says, Yajna dana tapa karma natyajyam karyameva dato yajno danan tapasyaiva pavanani manishina. Through yajna dana tapa, then when the heart is pure, that pure heart will not make the world as goal, makes the world only as a place of service, for by which antakarana shuddhi is expected. So when my living in the life is to serve the outer world for my inner antakarana shuddhi, how will these worldly happenings become samsara to trouble me, torture me, bind me? This intelligence all of them had. That is how they were not caught or bound in this samsara. Half of the question of Bharadwaja answered this way. The two questions were how they were not bound in samsara, how they were jivan muktas. No bondage in samsara is this way. Now, is it not the answer to the question of Sutikshna, the later on the question of that Karunya, कि कर्म है कि ज्ञान मोक्ष का हेतु? So what was the answer there given by Agastya Rishi also? Thereafter the father Agnivesh also. Same, कि both are required. In a way, कि unless the jnanam is gained, moksha will not come. But unless karma is done as karma yoga, antakarana shuddhi will not come, without which the thought of moksha, the desire of moksha, approaching the guru, studying from him shastras, doing manana chintana and tattva, and obtaining of tattva jnana, then getting moksha, it won't happen. Therefore, this is such a direct teaching to you and all of us. Outside, live the life of yajna, dana, tapaha, ityadi. With that, the result is peace of mind, shuddhi of antakarana, and that should lead us to shastra chintanam and moksha through the atma jnana. So, in this way, etaihi yatha hutam dattam gruhitam ushitam and also the smrutam. Ushita means whatever the variety of tapasyas they have done. Smrutam, whatever the smarana of the Bhagavan Nama ityadi they have done. Tatha chedvartase. If you also like that live, putra, my dear Bharadwaja, mukta evasi sankatat. You also will be freed from all the samsara sankata. Means outside you are living in the world, inside there is no samsara made. That's what in Gita, the Karma Yoga with Yajna Bhavana is meant. Should we digest it or not very soon? And then exert ourselves in the outer world in the given field of activity. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Now the second question remains, how they got moksha? They all got moksha with the study of this Yoga Vasishtha. That's what he says. Apara samsara samudrapati. The one who has fallen in the apara samsara of the upadhis and with the upadhi living in the world, labdva param yuktim. Having obtained the supreme yukti means upaya. Yukti means upaya for the yoga. Here, what is referred here is this Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana only. So, labdva param yuktim, that udara sattvaha. Udara sattva is maintaining his sattva guna always at the highest level and using that sattva guna for the tattva chintana through this Yoga Vasishtha. Such a person gets moksha. The moksha experience here is mentioned as na shokamayati, na dainyameti, gatajvaraha, then tishtati nitya truptaha. So no shoka, no dinata, no jvaraha, but nitya truptaha. So we have seen yesterday, no shoka is no mental problem, no dynam is no intellectual breakage, kata jara means no physical problem. Means Maya or Stula Sukshma Karana, Dehas, he transcends and Tishtati Nitya Truptaha, establishes in the Nitya Trupti. And Nitya Trupti belongs to whom? That which is Nitya and that which is infinite. What is Nitya is Paramatma, what is infinite is Paramatma. Therefore, Nitya Trupta means the one he experiences the eternal Paramatma. This is the meaning of the Samsara Nivrutti, then Paramatma Prapti Rupi, two things. So, this is what Valmiki has guided Bharadwaja. Now comes the third sarga. We are starting right now. The first 10 shlokas are very important, very crucial, very sublime. Have patience to grasp it in all its completeness and care. Let it not lead to any haphazard works or decisions taken. It should only be grasped in the heart, kept in the heart, and then have the maturity to do the sadhana as it has to be done. Let us start it. Om Atha Srimad Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayam Prathama Prakaranam Vairagya Prakaranam Atha Trutiya Sargaha Om Bharadwaja Uvacha. Bharadwaja ji is asking the question in the third sarga. What did he say? Jivan Mukta Sthitim Brahman. Jivan Mukta Sthitim. The position of the Jivan Mukti, which we said just now in the last word, Nityatuptaha. That Jivan Mukta Sthiti, hey Brahman, Krutva Raghavam Aditaha. Keeping Rama in front as a reference. As to how he got the Jivan Mukti. Obviously, this is a seed sown for the Rama Vaashishtha Samvada Rupi entire Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayana. तो कृत्वा राघवम आदित्य मीन्स राम जी ने कैसा पाया उनको रेफरेंस के रूप में सामने रख कर, isn't it? Like Vyasaji. What he has done is keeping in front the Shuka Parikshita, then through their discussion, how to get the moksha, he wrote that is called as Bhagavatam. Isn't it? He can tell the moksha jnana in otherwise by his own choice in any way. But then did he not do the prasanga of Shuka Parikshit Samvada Krutva in front? So too, Dharmartha Kama Purushartha, Vyasaji can write in any way. But has he not taken the entire Kuru Amsha as a Krutva Aditaha base and gave it to us in that great epic of Sri Mahabharatam? So here also राघवम आदितः कृत्वा मतलब राम जी को बीच में रखकर जीवन मुक्त स्थिति, how the जीवन मुक्ति is obtained and established in our Bharadwaji asking Valmiki ji. Why Raghavam Aditah Krutva? For us to get continuous prerana ityadi. And when we know that Raghava is Paramatma, we also can have the devotion towards him. So, Raghavam Aditah Krutva, hey Brahman, Jivan Mukta Sthitim, Kramat Kathaya. Step by step you tell. Now, what is the Krama? You are very intelligent to know. The Krama are nothing but these 6 Prakaranas. First Vairagya, then Mumuksha Vyavahara, then Utpatti Sthiti, then Utpatti Prakaranam, Sthiti Prakaranam, then Upashama of this whole world. This Utpatti Sthiti Upashama in Vedanta Paribhasha called as Adhyaropa Apavada. Okay, in the Utpatti and Sthiti, the Adhyaropa is done of the Jagat as if it is real as we are seeing. In the Apavada, which is there in the Upashama Prakarana, then Adhyaropa which जिसका हमने किया उसका अपवाद करना. Like what you are studying in morning Aitari Upanishad from last 133 days is this only. Upanishad Mata herself showed to us as if the whole creation has happened. But what is the thing today we saw in our mantra? Prajnanam Brahma. So in that realization of Prajnanam ultimately, the Sushti whose explanation as if it was real was given technically called as Adhyaropa, uska apavad ho gaya. द अध्यारोपा क्यों करते हैं? क्योंकि यू एंड आई as seekers of the truth right now we are experiencing the world. Right away if it is rejected, we won't agree. Therefore, as if what you are experiencing is correct, they also as if agreed. जैसे हाँ भैया snake है. Even the guru who has seen the rope as rope says, yeah snake है. The snake होना है तो इसका हुड होना चाहिए. दिख रहा है क्या तुमको? हाँ दिख रहा है. हाँ मुझे भी दिख रहा है. देखो मैं जाके उसको टच कर रहा हूँ. मुझे तो डाटा ने डसा नहीं उसने. अब तुम भी डस आके टच करके देखो. Isn't it? The moment he also touches with reluctance and all, suddenly it's not slimy, it is rough, rough, rough. Then he says, ये तो not snake, something else. The Guru says, yeah, मेरे को भी लगा, it is not a snake, it is a rope. So what has he done then? First अध्यारोप से गुरु शिष्य के लेवल पे आकर, then he made him touch that snake. Then he found that there is no snake, only rope. Immediately snake का अपवाद हो गया. अध्यारोप अपवाद्याभ्याम. All shastras teach us this way. They come to our level as if accepting it, then they give various logics, etc. Like in Mandukya Upanishad. Nowadays, we are studying in Telugu, so beautiful it's going on. The three avasthas, we are experiencing it. Therefore, they are as if they are accepted. That's called Adhyaropa. Then we are shown the Turiya Sthiti. From the Turiya Sthiti, we are shown where are the three avasthas. Apavad ho gaya unka. So अध्यारोपवाद से जो नहीं है वो चला जाएगा, जो है वो मिल जाएगा. व्हाट इज नहीं है? द थ्री अवस्थास. व्हाट इज है? तुरीय अवस्था. So the utpatti, sthiti and upashama prakaranams do the adhyaropa apavada. Then what is left now? The Paramatma. That is explained in the entire Nirvana Prakaranam. Therefore, here Kramat Kathaya means this is the Krama. Tell me in all the prakaranas. Means his question is Kramat, Guru Maharaj, Valmiki ji and Vaashishtha ji समझकर तो Kramat बताते. Like Gita Kramat, Arjuna Vishada, then Sankhya, then Karma Shatkam, then Bhakti Shatkam, then Jnana Shatkam. It's all Kramat. So to Taittiriya Upanishad, Shikshavalli. Right from teaching us grammar, slowly we are made to do upasanas. क्रम है वो. Then we are taught in Brahmanandavali the Brahma Tattva, its lakshanas, its upalabdhi sthanam, all of that. Then in the Bhraguvali through Bhragu Samvada, the sadhana is taught to us. See the krama there. Everything is so fantastic. I tell you, our Sanatana Shastras are unparalleled. You can't imagine the greatness of the Baba. Mind blowing it is. बाप रे बाप. छूट जाएगा हमारा मन, दिल भी पिघल जाएगा. Out of joy, out of that respect, reverence, even an iota of the glory of it is understood. So, the Bharadwaja's prashna is, He Brahman, Raghavam Aditha Krutva, Jivan Mukta Sthitim, Kramat Kathayame. With that, what will happen to me? Nityam Bhavishyami Sukhi Yatha, by which I become eternally happy. Jivan Mukta is eternally happy. How it is achieved? Keep Rama in front as a reference and tell me. Because Rama is a human being, but live life of dharma and yajnas, loka seva, and he doesn't need antakarana shuddhi, but for you and I, same things have to run for the antakarana shuddhi. And he acted as if he was in ignorance, dukkha. Then our Vaashishtha ji taught him the whole Narayana, this was Ramayanam, Bhagavan Rama got Nirvana Moksha. Then Sukhi, though he acted as Dukhi going into jungle and all, masti mein the wo Ram ji, sab natak tha. हो गया. Sri Valmiki Ruvacho. Now once the Valmiki starts these teachings, I was telling you 6 minutes back, these few first shlokas are same things as we were studying both morning in Aitareya Upanishad as well as Mandukya Upanishad. Now latest in the 13th chapter, 14th chapter also. Adhyaropavada. I'm not talking to them in that language. How the creation and all. Brahmadev Krishna Bhagavan is telling Arjuna. Listen to these slokas. Few of them, only one or two thoughts, but very, very crucial. What it is, Sri Valmiki Ruvacha, ki brahmasya jagatasya जातस्याकाशवर्णवत् अपुनः स्मरणं मन्ये साधो विस्मरणं वरम्. What a twisting answer it is given. है ना? I'll tell you in a twisting manner, same way what is said here. The self is experienced when we do the smaranam of it. Smaranam of the self will never happen as long as we are doing the smarana of the Jagat. And until and unless we give up the smarana of the Jagat will not be Vismruta. And unless the Jagat is Vismruta, smarana of Paramatma cannot happen. कुछ आया समझ में? कोई फर्क नहीं स्वामी जी, जैसे हर एक क्लास का था ऐसा ही में. Nothing to differ, no change. So the meaning is what? Asya jagatasya. Okay, of this jagat. Huh? What is this? Brahmasya jatasya, which is born out of Brahma delusion. Example, Akasha Varnavat, like the Nilima of the Akasha, blue color. Or at the sunrise sunset time, the redness of the Akasha. आकाश का कोई रंग होता है क्या? या लालिमा कालिमा नीलिमा दिख रहा है कि नहीं हमको? What it is it really there? Not there. If not there yet appearing, what is called it as the Brahma. Therefore, what is the cause of the Janma of the Jagat? Brahma only. So, Brahmasya Jagatasya Asya Jatasya. So, Brahma से जगत उत्पन्न हुआ इस जगत का. Example, Akasha Varnavat. As long as it is there, Paramatma is not minded by us. We can't catch him. Therefore, this Jagat has to go away. How to make the Jagat go away from our vision? That is the second line. What is that? Apunaha Smaranam. Not doing the Smarana of that Jagatu. Manye he sadho Vismaranam Param. The non-doing Smarana of the Jagat is the only for the Vismarana of the Jagat, after which you can do Smarana, Dhyana and realization of the Paramatma. So that's what we were talking, no? The Smarana, the Smruti. To go back into that, the Smruti depends on the Vasanas and Samskaras. Vasana Samskaras came because of the Avidya of the Paramatma. So विद्या ऑफ परमात्मा नॉट परमात्मा का, हमारा जो परमात्मा के बारे में ज्ञान नहीं है, उससे उत्पन्न वासना के कारण मन में स्मृतियां आकर उसमें से जगत पूरा है की तरह दिखता है. अदरवाइज देयर इज नो जगत एट ऑल. तो अपुनः स्मरणम एवं विस्मरण से कारण. इसी का एक लाइटर लेवल में व्हाट वर वी टोल्ड इन गीता सेकंड चैप्टर, विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः. है ना? All the Vishayas of which we have so much of attachment and slavery, when you nirahara, when you start nirahara diksha, stop taking them, slowly vinivartante. They came from khanda khandantara to us when we were consuming them. When we stop consuming them, where do they go? We don't even know. They will not be there in our vicinity. In the same way, the smaranam is the cause of Jagat Brahma. Therefore, Apunaha Smaranam is the cause of Jagat Vismaranam. Now we understand why we are told again and again to do the Smarana of Paramatma. And imagine when we are intensely involved in the Bhagat Smarana, where is the Jagat? It is not at all there. Then what it means? Only because we are remembering the Jagat, it is there. याद करना भूल जाओ तो वो चला ही जाता है वो. By this, what is understood? Smarana is the lakshana of the mind, no? Therefore, the whole jagat is in our own mana. Therefore, mati brahma लोगों को ही जगत दिखता है. जिनका सन्मति है, they see only Paramatma. That's what I said in morning classes here also. When we believe, have faith in that the existence of the snake, it appears to be existing. You understood? Because of the smriti only. It is never there at all. What is there always is the rope. This is what Maya Matra Vidam Dvaitam, Mano Matra Vidam Dvaitam, Advaitam Paramartataha. These are the karikas we see in our Mandukya Upanishad. Very powerful. I said, keep this thought in the background. when the time of using it comes in our maturity of sadhana, let us use it. अब तो धीरे जप उपासना पूजाएं करते हुए let us find our roots in spiritual sadhana. धीरे धीरे. So apunah smaranam manye sadho vismaranam param. The biggest way of vismarana of the jagat is apunah smaranam. And same thing in Gita, second chapter. ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंसः संगः तेषु उपजायते संघात् संजायते कामः इत्यादि बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यते. Same thing put in a other way. And tell you, anything in the world, people, objects, addictions, habits, keep away for some time. Slowly, slowly, they go away from our life's vicinity. And any other things are beings we are remembering, they become predominant. Now imagine a woman or a man of 50, 55 years age. When he was 10, 15, he had very healthy parents and very healthy grandparents. Where was his life? With them only. Now as he came to 35, 40, grandparents have gone. They can't stay, no? Then that misery, dukkha, dada dadi kitna pyar karte the ye wo. Slowly those remove memories fade होते हैं कि नहीं. Then as he comes to the age of 50, even the parents also slowly they go. So that dukkha. By 7, 8, 9 years passing, those parents we don't remember. In the meantime, your own children, when you are 5 years or 10 years, you are looking at parent, grandparent. When you come to the age of 35, you have the children. They occupy your mind. Then once you go to 55, 60, children are busy either udhar, then the grandchildren come into our life. By the time the grandchildren came, the grandparents are forgotten only. उनका चेहरा भी याद नहीं रहता. Because out of sight, out of mind. Like you are coming to class to me regularly, why you remember me in the Upanishads. 1 month you go away, those who have gone away, पूछो उनको. They don't even recognize me when they find me on the road somewhere. ओके क्या अब बचकर जाएंगे, पीछे चुप जाएंगे. स्वामी में आस्क मी क्या क्लास में क्यों नहीं आ रहे हो. अरे मैं क्यों पूछता हूँ, हैप्पी रहो जहाँ भी रहो. If you are happy without coming to my class, that's what I want. These 2, 3 people are miserable, therefore I am taking class to them. If they are also happy without me, मैं दुकान बंद कर देता हूँ. क्यों चिंता करते हो? So they don't need now. Gone out. Somewhere else they found importance. Therefore, where is the mind? Jagat in the smriti only. So apunah smaranam manye sadho vismaranam varam. That's why Nitya Bhagavad Chintana through Shravanam, Kirtana, Vishnu Smaranam in the Bhakti, in the Vedanta also Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. When we do it, truth is realized. The Jagat which was never there is found to be never there. Which is so real, it is appearing now. Like the dream at dream time, movie at movie time, snake at snake time. How they were appearing real. Then wake up from the dream, come out of the movie, realize this robe. Where is the snake? Where is the movie? Where is the dream? So to this Jagat. Okay. Mm. Now next slide. That's why it's a very important shloka. So for my understanding also, explanation also, patiently only we have to go through. Whole Yoga Vaashishtha will go on talking in this language. Second line, second shloka number 3. Drushya atyanta abhava bodham vina tat na anubhoyate. Okay. Hmm? Hmm. कदाचित् केनचित् नाम स्वबोधः अन्विष्यताम् अतः. सो दृश्य अत्यंत अभाव बोधम विना तत् न अनुभूयते. कदाचित् केनचित् नाम स्वबोधः अन्विष्यताम् अतः. See the connection between the goal reached, Paramatma to be reached, and sadhana. See, dusya atyanta abhava bodham. Okay? Drushya means the world seen. Atyanta abhava bodham. The bodha of the atyanta abhava. Atyanta means ultimate. Abhava means absence. Unless the seen world is absent completely, unless the world is totally absent, tat nanubhuyate. Paramatma cannot be experienced. Okay, this being the sadhya sadhana, yes, to be achieved and the sadhana to be done related. Second line is a twisting one. He says, therefore, kadachit kenachit nama means by anybody for anybody, the atma anubhuti will not happen unless drushya becomes atyanta abhava. Means the example as what? Total absence of the snake alone will give the complete realization of the rope. यू कांट से आधा तो रस्सी हो गया, अभी फिर भी आधा सांप है. दृश्य का अत्यंत अभाव होना है, तभी तत् दैट रोप इज सीन. बट साधना क्या होता है? कदाचित कहने चाहिए कभी कभी किसी को भी. देयर इज नो एक्सेप्शन, देयर इज नो रिजर्वेशन इन दिस रिगार्ड. एज लॉन्ग एज यू हैव वैल्यू गिवन टू दृश्य, सो लॉन्ग यू आर लास्ट इन द दृश्य जगत, तत् नेम्ड परब्रह्म व्हिच इज द गिवर ऑफ मोक्ष, यू विल नॉट गेट. नो साधना क्या है? देयरफॉर सबोधः अन्विष्यताम अतः. Therefore, my dear Bharadwaji, your job is what? Swabodha anvishyata. Do the anveshana of the Swa means Atma Bodha. That is what I told in one of the morning Telugu class, I think. Ki, like a thing is covered by 3 layers. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. To discover the thing, first you remove the layer 3, then layer 2, then layer 1. In Vedanta, ऐसा नहीं होता. इन वेदांत क्या होता है? द सेल्फ इज नॉट नोन, द जगत इज प्रोजेक्टेड. Therefore, projected jagat is removed, then not knowing of the self is removed, then the self is known. ऐसा नहीं होता है वेदांत में. Like in the example of snake, rope is there, rope is not known, and therefore snake is projected. This is the sequence. Therefore, what should be the sequence of the removal? लाइक कवर 1, कवर 2, कवर 3 में थर्ड कवर निकाला, दूसरा निकाला, एक निकाला. Therefore, यहाँ भी remove the snake, then remove the ignorance, then know the rope. ऐसा नहीं होता, ऐसा नहीं होता, ऐसा नहीं होता. Then what is done? Why ऐसा नहीं होता? Because you can't remove the snake which is never there, and you can never act upon the ignorance of the rope. And then what is there? Rope is there. Know it, na? The beauty of it is what? Once the rope is seen, the ignorance gone away, ignorance janita, the snake is gone away. In the same way, even though Dushya Atyanta Bhava leads to Paramatma Anubhuti, yet for the Drishyasya Atyanta Bhava, our effort is Drishyasya Atyanta Bhava, our effort is ki Sabodha Anishyatam. Our Anveshana is of the Swa Atma only. Once the Atman is discovered, the ignorance Atma, which was the cause, that goes away, and that was resulting in the effect of the entire Drishya Jagat, that completely goes away. That is what in the morning class also, Viparyaseta Yokshine Turiyam Padam Ashnute. So what is said there? In the Bhashya, tomorrow we will see that little more in that Mandukya Karika. By the teachings of the Guru and then meditation, when the truth is apprehended as it is, ignorance of truth goes away, consequent projection of the untrue, that also goes away. You can't remove the wave to see the water. See the water, wave's reality goes away. It may appear, but its reality goes away. So, very interesting. That's why Dushya Atyanta Bhava Bodham Vina Tat Nanubhuyate Kadachit Kenachit Nama Sabodha Nishyatamataha. Therefore, your search should be the truth, the reality, the self. That's why all Upanishads teach the Tattva Jnana, Atma Jnana through all the Mahavakyas of Tattvase Atma Brahma, Prajnana Brahma, Brahmasmi Ityadi. To realize the self. All the other things automatically go away. And the Shastras which balance both of them, what they do? You do the Vyatireka also of the really real appearing non-real world, and you do the Anvaya of the self which is not perceivable by any of the faculties. अन्वय व्यतिरेक दोनों करते करते हमें अनुभूति परमात्मा का आएगा. परमात्मा ऑलरेडी देयर, बट हिज व्यतिरेक इज डन, जगत्स अन्वय इज डन. Now, what is to be done to remove this obstacle? Do the Vyatireka of the Jagat, why the Jagat goes away. Do the Anvaya of the Paramatma. We go near to the Paramatma. Thereafter, you did not do the effortful, thoughtful Anvaya of the Paramatma. Paramatma doesn't depend on the thoughts. तो थॉट है तो परमात्मा है, नॉलेज है तो परमात्मा है, नहीं होता. परमात्मा है इसलिए तो नॉलेज था, इसलिए थॉट था. परमात्मा सत्स्वरूप चित स्वरूप. So this is what is said. Okay. Na cheha sambhavatyeva tadarthamita tatam shastramakarnayasi chet tattvamapsasi nanyatha. So na sacha iha sambhavati eva tadartham idam atatam. Sacha iha sambhavati eva. Sacha means that Atma Anveshana is possible here in this Yoga Vasishta. Tadartham idam atatam. The entire spreading of this entire Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana is only for this purpose. Tadartham idam atatam. Okay. Therefore, Shastram akarnesi chet. If you are asamantat karnayasi, right from beginning till end, if you are doing the akaranam, listening of the Shastra, tat tvam apsasi, you will get that tadvastu, the atmavastu. Nanyatha, there is no other way. So, as long as we have Smruti of the Jagat, there is Vismruti of Paramatma. This is what our experience. Theoretical sadhana is what? Only when the Jagat Vismruti happens, Paramatma Anubhuti comes to us. But practical sadhana is what? Do the searching of Paramatma. In the finding of Him, whole Jagat itself goes away. Because it is not real. Projected. Projected things you can't do anything. Like the projected movie on the screen. Can you do anything? It's projected, it's not real. अदरवाइज हम भी जाकर थोड़ा हेल्प कर सकते हैं ना हीरो को स्क्रीन में जाकर. यू कैन गिव 1 or 2 बीटिंग्स टू द विलन. कुछ लोग करते हैं, डंडा लेकर विलन को मारते हैं ऑन द स्क्रीन. दैट्स इट. Isn't it? In our 40-50 years back, our own heroes movie, first day when you go first show, कितने कागज फेंक के सीटियां बजाते थे. On the fake on the stage, onto the hero. He is showing his excitement, but the hero is not receiving them. He is not there. He is only projected. See, this is how Yoga Vasishta's subtlety slowly takes us. So, कि ब्रह्मस्य जागतस्य अस्य जातस्य आकाशवर्णवत् अपुनः स्मरणं मन्ये साधो विस्मरणं परम. उसका पुनः पुनः स्मरण नहीं करना ही उसका विस्मरण का कारण बनेगा. Only then the vismarana of the Jagat happens, the smarana of Paramatma goes on growing. In the Smriti of Paramatma, as we near to Paramatma in our intellectual conviction, etc., later on in the higher, deeper meditation, thought is not required because you discover it as one's own experience. So see, Dushya Atyanta Bhava Bodham Vina Tat Nanubhuyate Kadachit Kenachit Nama. Therefore, Sabodha Nishatamata. You may ask question, how does Sabodha can be Anveshita searched out? Sacha iha sambhavati eva. The whole Yoga Vasishta is for the explanation of this Atma Bodha only. Tadartham idam atatam. These 32,000 slokas are meant for it. You may be by Utpatti Prakaranam or any of the Vairagya Prakaranam also, there are many moksha subjects will be there. Oh, सुनकर ही आपको मोक्ष हो सकता है. No need that you have to study up to Nirvana Prakaranam. Like all questions asked by Parikshit are not answered by Sukadeva ji. और मैत्रेय जी ऋषि ने जो पूछा है सारा उद्धव जी ने पूछा उनको, नॉट उद्धव, विदुर जी. Everyone are not answered, not necessary. Any chapter in Gita one can get moksha because moksha jnanam is given every chapter. Here also in Vairagya Prakaranam only you may get moksha. It's not like us that all Upanishads we study but still no moksha. ईशावास्य से भी आ सकता है. कौन से उपनिषद बड़े हो गए सारे 9, 10, 11, फिर मोक्ष हुआ क्या? अभी शुरू भी नहीं हुआ. दैट इज आवर केस. बट फॉर ए हाईली उत्तम अधिकारी कहीं भी हो सकता है. इट जस्ट हैज टू क्लिक द राम ब्रह्मन. दैट्स इट. हो गए. इट्स ओनली ए वेरी माइक्रो एडजस्टमेंट. Micro adjustment, that's it. That illusion gone by Ishwara Guru Kripa. Who told I am the Upadhi and all? They're all Drishya, I am the Drashta. They're all superimposed on me, I am the reality. Okay. How far is the wisdom for us? Not at all far. It is me. So sacha iha sambhavati eva tadarthamidamatam. Therefore, shastram akaranayasi chet tat tam apsasi. If you do the akaranam, exhaustive listening of the shastra, that swabodhanubhuti comes to you, with which the jagat will go away from our heart as real. It may appear, but not as real as it is taken now, and we are running behind it. Once you know the mirage is mirage, not water, you will see it, but you don't run it. Run behind. When you know that it is Shuktika, not Rajatam, it may appear like Rajatam, but you won't think that it is valuable, you can use it for something. So too, the Jagat may appear, but without reality, without any importance, without any wanting to possess it or gain it. Because तत्व मिल गया हमको, उसी में आनंद है. Okay, शास्त्रमाकरणेसि चेत तत्त्वमाप्स्यसि नान्यथा. Okay, now equally powerful. This is how the whole yoga Vaashishtha will be. Very heavy dosed. 5-10 श्लोक से ज्यादा आप पढ़ नहीं सकते हर दिन. Anyway, so जगत भ्रमोयम दृश्योपि नास्ति एव इति अनुभूयते वर्णो व्योम्नः इव आखेदात् विचारेण अमुना अग्नघ. See, Jagat Brahma ayam Dushya api nasti eva iti anubhuyate. Exactly what we said now. Jagat Brahma ayam Dushya api. Even though it will be seen, na asti eva iti anubhuyate, it will be experienced as unreal. Varno vyomna iva. Like you know the color is not there, but still it appears to you. Akhedat iva akhedat vicharena muna anagha. So all the kheda goes away. When the Brahma of the Jagat goes away, what is the Brahma of the Jagat? The Brahma of Jagat is appearing Jagat is taken as real. What is the removal of the Brahma of the Jagat? Reality given to the Jagat is gone away. After that, it may appear like the blue color of the sky. That is why he says, Vicharena Muna Anagha. Oh Anagha, the sinless Bharadwaji, when you do the Vicharana of this Shastra, then the tattva as it will be known. After that, the Brahma that the Jagat is real, that goes away, the Jagat may be seen. देवर जगत रहना नहीं रहना प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, उसको रियलिटी में लेना प्रॉब्लम है. ये रियल नहीं है जानना, ये सॉल्यूशन है. And how do you know it is not real? When it's substratum, when you know, substratum is the self. That is why in all Upanishads what we are listening is on the pure real self. The whole Jagat is the projected one. These are the things to be heard, slowly contemplated. What is said, first of all, literally should be understood. Then, on that, when you do Vicharana deeply, as we go nearer and nearer to the self apprehension, then we know the projection of the world being projected. So, Jagat Brahma ayam Drushya api na asti eva iti anubhuyate varnaha vyoma iva akhedat vicharena amuna anagha. So, akhedat means without any tension or worry. When you do the vicharana and discover the reality, like when you know space can't have the color, even though space appears blue or red, you won't really intelligent person, don't accept. There may be lot of गाना written नीले नीले अंबर में करके, ये लिखने के लिए होता है. रियली देश अंबर दिखता ही नहीं, और नीला कैसा होगा? How many songs are written on Neela Ambar in every language? It's only poetic. And you can see also in some of the very pure atmosphered places, particular time of the day, what a blueness of the sky. It's optical illusion. Eye has to see, but space cannot be seen. The compromise between them is the blueness of the eye. Eye of the sky. बढ़िया है. जल भी ऐसे ही है. Water can't have color, but because the sky or the trees there, it appears to be green or blue. In this way, then our through studying this, where is our attention? We have to discover the Swabodha. All Upanishad, all classes what we are studying are only to enhance our conviction regarding discovery of Swabodha. Taya drashtu swarupe avasthanam, even the yoga also. Now, drishyam nasti iti bodhena manasah drishyamarjanam sampannam chet tadutpanna paranirvana nirvrutihi. Hmm. Both ways. Now the Vyatireka sadhana is told. Earlier Anvaya told. In the Anvaya, search the Swabodha, the search for the Swa Atma Bodha. In the discovery of that, whole Drishya will go away. Now reverse करके the Atma प्राप्ति के लिए भी यही साधना, व्यतिरेक साधना. What is the व्यतिरेक साधना? कि दृश्यम न अस्तिति बोधेन. When the clear understanding of Drishya being unreal is strengthened in us, Manasaha Drishyam Arjanam. From the mind, the Drishyatva goes away. The thoughts in whose womb the world is there, that slowly goes away. Sampannam Cheta. When that way Drishyam Arjanam, removal of the Drishyas in the thoughts, in the mind happens, Chetad Utpanna, then will be the born. What is born? Para Nirvana Nirvrutihi. The peace and joy of discovering the Parama Tattva, Parama Atma. So here, remember to recognize the Sabodha. In the discovery of that also, Jagat appears to be unreal. And when you do conscious practice that Jagat is unreal, then from the mana, Jagat Drishya Marjanam happens. Marjanam means saaf karna. You know, marjan, pocha lagate hain. Once the marjanam is over, that's why the duster is called marjani. When that Drishya Marjanam hota rehta hai, to that extent, self gets revealed. So all of that has the background of the first two shlokas only. What is that? The more we do the smarana of the Jagat, it appears to be real, Paramatma disappears. The more we do Vismarana of the Jagat, from the mind Jagat goes away, chance for Paramatma Smriti increases. The more the Paramatma Smarana is done, that becomes stronger. Slowly Jagat Vismarana happens. In this way, we have to consciously go beyond all the seen world and the upadhis and discover the self. उसके बाद पीछे मुड़ो, सब कुछ यथातथ है, वैसा ही दिखता है, but still not the same as earlier. In earlier, the reality is forgotten, unreal taken as real. Now the reality is experienced, unreal is dealt with as unreal only. In this way, Anyata Shastra Garteshu, if this practical sadhana of Swabodha Prayatnam, practical sadhana of the Vismruti of the Jagat, these two are consciously not done, Anyata Shastra Garteshu Lutatam Bhavatam Iha Bhavati Akrutrima Ajnanam Kalpairapina Nirvruti. See what a powerful way Vaashishtha ji, in the beginning only our Valmiki ji is telling, Anyatha, if you don't do the sadhana practically, Shastra Garteshu Lutatam, you will be only fallen in the Garta, the deep valley of Shastra only. मतलब इस शास्त्र में, उस शास्त्र में, उसका अर्थ, इसका तात्पर्य, हम एक के बाद एक शास्त्र पढ़ने वाला, शास्त्र भी खाई में गिरना. गर्त मीन्स खाई. In a valley or in a well. In today's world, the borewell में बच्चे गिर जाते. So we are only in the borewell of the Shastra only, searching. वहां नहीं मिलेगा आपको परमात्मा. Who told you परमात्मा शास्त्र में है, बाहर है? शास्त्र के आधार पे you have to search him inside. Inside only the self is covered, the world is projected. Inside only reject the world projected, discover the self. अन्यथा शास्त्रगर्तेषु लुटतां भवताम् इह भवति अकृत्रिमा अज्ञानम. You will be in the ajnana only and you will not have the real knowledge. Kalpairapi nirvruti. Even Mahakalpas, so many we may live, but there will be no moksha. We will be lost in the Shastra Karta every life. हर जगन में शास्त्र पढ़ रहा है, शास्त्र पढ़ा रहा है, शास्त्र सुन रहा है, शास्त्र लिख रहा भी है, ये शास्त्री बनेगा, लेकिन ये मुक्त नहीं बनेगा. Therefore, this sadhana, whether we do after studying one text or the 100 texts, that sadhana is important. That's why कुछ लोग 100 शास्त्र पढ़े लेकिन फिर भी संसार में ही है. कोई बंदा एक पकड़ लिया शास्त्र का एक लाइन, उनको मुक्ति मिल गई. One line बस, I am drashta, the whole jagat is drishyam. So दृश्य जगत को छोड़ो तो दृष्टा मिल जाएगा. He did meditation, दृष्टा आत्मा मिल गया. When he looked back, there was no drishya. It is me only, everything. In that way. So उसके लिए now another topic starts. This takes little energy. Tomorrow we'll see. I'll just start it. The 8th mantra. पता है ना आपको 10-15 मंत्र. तो like the अध्यात्म रामायण स्टोरी भी चलता रहेगा बट वेदांत भी वहां. पर वहां राम कथा was सरल रूपेण going on beautifully. So that was enjoyment. इसमें वो enjoyment नहीं होगा. Stories रहेंगे लेकिन more heavy dose of Vedanta will be given continuously. And we have to just keep listening. Let us see how it works out. We have faith in Bhagavan Rama, we have faith in Vaashishtha Bhagavan, we have faith in Valmiki ji, we have faith in all our Guru Parampara, and they will bless us in grasping what is to be grasped, depending on our stage of evolution as required. Here he says, Asheshena Parityagaha Vasananam Yaha Uttamaha Moksha iti uchyate Brahman Sa eva Vimala Kramaha. Then, as we told, if you remember 15 minutes back, that has come here, that topic. Therefore, again and again, the cause of doing the smarana of the Jagat is the vasanas only. Therefore, recognize that we have the big quantity of vasana inside to exhaust them, after which the smarana of the Jagat gets reduced, which enables us for the smarana of the Paramatma Tattva more and more through the study of Shastra. The more we do the smarana of Paramatma Tattva, we go nearer and nearer Him. Once you recognize Him, no need of smarana because I am that always. That's why he says, Asheshena parityaga vasananam yaha uttamaha moksha iti uchyate brahman sa eva vimala kramaha. So this is the way we have to remove the vasanas from inside. Thus the promptings of the chitta, prompting of the vasanas on the chitta for the formation of the thoughts and also senses for the perception of the world, they are reduced. And in this total Yoga Vaashishtha, in like this, at least 100 to 100, 3-step, 5-step, or 7-step sadhanas are given for the moksha. Many, many of them. You know, some place it said Vasana Kshaya, Mano Nasha, then Atmanubhuti. See, always remember, Atman is not brought from anywhere. It is always there, and I am that only even now. But I am now at the level of the attachment with the vrittis of the mana. That's caused by the vasanas. When the vasanas go away, मन का नाश हो जाता है, then the self is revealed. That is what? चित्त वृत्ति निरोधः तदा दृष्टो स्वरूपे अवस्था. वो भाषा में समझो, ये भाषा में समझो, समझो. फिर उसको फॉलो करो, ये फॉलो करो, करो, till the experience of the true self happens. And you and I, through the listening of all that, instead of feeling heavy or getting bored and all, pray to Guru and Paramatma that intensify our desire for knowing the self. अगर वो प्रार्थना करके उनके कृपा से जंप कर दे मानो इसमें, in the search of the self, we have become sadhakas. Mukti is only few lives away. But listening to Shastra again and again is the feeling, that intensity of knowing the self, that thought. We feel the heaviness of the study, heaviness of the Shastras, heaviness of the classes, and therefore give chance to yourself that I will give a break to these classes and all. You have missed the गाड़ी. फिर से गाड़ी कब मिलेगी भगवान नहीं. You may enjoy the samsara. You do punya, upasana, you get lot of wealth, wonderful husband who will listen to you because last Karwa Chauth ka effect hai. Wonderful children will be there without troubling you. All the samsara bhoga sukha you may get, but not Paramatma Ananda. Therefore, when we are studying them, we have to pray that let the understanding become deeper, the desire to know the self become intense. Hey Guru, hey Paramatma, hey Guru Parampara, hey Shruti Mata, please bless me in this. Because it's a very crucial period in anybody's life who are trying to become sadhaka from samsara. Like in all civil services में ना प्रीलिम्स पास हो गया, मेन स्टफ होता है वो मेंस हो गया लेकिन वो इंटरव्यू में चला गया वो. You know, in every of the world's such achievements, there are crucial junctions somewhere. Everywhere, you know, you are a कार्यकर्ता in a party political, but to get the ticket is sometime ना 3-4 इलेक्शंस हो जाते हैं, 20 साल के सेवा के बाद तब मिलता हूँ. But again, when you get the ticket, then struggle of doing prachara and all, you wait on the day of result. हाँ जाए मेरा majority. Majority means may I get at least 2 वोट से भी जीत जाऊं तो जीत जाऊं. See the tension that time. एक बार फेल हो गया ना वो जीत फिर 5 साल के लिए then will be opposition only. Isn't it? Opposition मतलब is gone. जीत गया तो जश्न. In the same way, in our life, through the study of the Shastra or along with study of Shastra, intensifying the desire to know truth. If simultaneously is not strengthened, then the Shastra Jnana becomes irrelevant. When it is irrelevant, it is heavy. When it is heavy, we throw away. Then we go to the worldliness. In this way, thousands and thousands of genuine, sweet, humble, simple, wonderful students also lost it and gone to samsara. Then the talk is हाँ 20 साल पहले हमने भी उपनिषद सुना, 10 साल पहले हमने योग वासिष्ठ सुना, हमने भागवत पढ़ के रख दिया. अब क्या करो, अब ये बिजनेस, वो शेयर्स और ये है वो वाला और ये मेरा ग्रुप है, अपना खुद का स्टार्ट किया. हाउ टू reduce the obesity. I have started a new organization and I teach them yoga also, and in between little Vedanta also I teach. How many thousands of offshoots you can see? People starting after learning from here. We're not telling they are right or wrong. We are in our discussion that is taken only as an example for us to understand. Any example taken is for us to understand a point. You have nothing to do with whom we are referring in that example. Sabka kalyan ho, that's our basic prarthana. It is we who have to be careful. That's what Valmiki is telling our great Bharadwaja ji also. So, the Jagat Smarana, Bhagavan's Vismarana. Bhagavan's Smarana, Jagat Vismarana. So, Jagat को विस्मरण करके भगवान को स्मरण कराने वाला काम ही these yoga vasishtadi big texts do. Therefore, be regular in this Shastra Akaranam. That is the conclusion. And while doing so, another focus is on what? Subtle thing. Unless discussed, it won't be told. Unless told, we will not be knowing it. It is the pressure of the vasanas inside. Our aim at removing the vasana. That vasana in other language is called as ashuddhi of the chitta. Impurities of the chitta. चित्त का इम्प्योरिटी क्या है? वासना है उसके. वो क्या कर रहे हैं? मन को, मन के वृत्तियों का निर्माण स्मरण करा रहे हैं. इस चक्कर में क्या हो रहा? The real self is not apprehended. Thus you are in delusion. Let us see tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Gurubhyo Paravarashibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. हाँ, मिल रहा है थोड़ा थोड़ा टेस्ट ऑफ योग वासिष्ठ. हाँ, Yoga Vaashishtha, Mandukya Upanishad, for that matter, every Upanishad is for the little higher, deeper intellectual people as well as those who have the jignasa to know the truth. वो ऊपर ऊपर वालों को उनको कोई जागर माता रानी का कराओ, सत्यनारायण कथा करा के उनके लिए प्रसाद दे दो, खा के चले जाएंगे. फॉर देम दीज आर नॉट द थिंग्स. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम निमः तस्य भाषा सर्वं नारायण मंगलम कुरु आप ब्रह्मलोकादेवी में. बोल श्री आवर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल श्री वशिष्ठ भगवान की जय. बोल श्री वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय. बोल श्री विश्वामित्र भगवान की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Friends, great. Me also studying it first time, so have that kindness, compassion, and patience in your own interest. Okay, thank you. Now, in 5 minutes, let us study our 2-3 mantras left of Sri Ram Bhujanga Prayata. वो खत्म करेंगे आज. ओम. कॉन्टेम्पलेट करके थोड़ा आपके समझ के लिए हाउ टू सिंप्लीफाई इट you can put that effort of yours. Oh, ho. The Jagat Smaranam is Vasana Nirmanam. Vasana Nirmanam is Jagat Smaranam. Both of them making the Vismaranam of Paramatma. More and more Smarana of Paramatma, reduction in the Smaranam of the Jagat, reduction in the Vasanas. And the Paramatma reminder done to us is through the Shastra Shravan and our own Mananam Chintanam. Till the time of only the Paramatma Vasanas are there in us, Paramatma Smarana alone is there in us. In Bhakti Marga, it is Rama and Krishna. In the Vedanta Marga, it is pure Satchidananda Atma or Brahman. As you have the name of the Lord and is all different guna in Vedanta, pure Satchidananda Brahma, and he is told in so many of the Shabdas. Adreshyama, Grahyama, Gotrama, Varnam, all many Tatastha Lakshana, Swarupa Lakshana, Rupena, always reveling in those thoughts. Of course, as two wings, Guru Kripa, Bhagavad Kripa, we invoke through our intense upasana. As like I do it for myself and you. Oh Lord, bless me to talk correctly what is given here in the Shastra. That alone should come out of the mouth. Let it reach to the ears and hearts of listeners. When you also pray that way, let the Katha be thoroughly studied in its correctness. Your prayers also will work. The Vaashishtha Valmiki and Bhagavan Gurudeva will bless us, Ramji. We will be systematically understanding it. Thank you. Om Namo Sri Ramaya.